Now with breaking news.
This is our generation's defining moment. The money is there, the cause is righteous, the world is watching, and the UAW is ready to stand up. This is our defining moment.
Breaking news now at 5. Contracts are up and the United Auto Workers Union is officially on strike. Auto workers walked out of this plant as the clock struck midnight and workers' contracts expired. It is the first time in history the UAW has gone on strike against the big three automakers all at once. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this Friday morning. I'm Danita Harris.
I'm Mike Brookbank, live outside the Stellantis complex in Toledo. I want to set the scene here this morning. Over my shoulder, you can see there's a handful of picketers. I know you're saying, Mike, it doesn't look like a lot of people. There are 5,800 employees at this complex, and they are scattered at the entrances all across the property. So this is just one small pocket. You can hear the horns of people as they're driving by. Now let's go back to the moment that workers flooded out the doors at the Stellantis Jeep plant in Toledo. We spoke to several of them who tell us they are here for the long haul until they get fair wages.
We have people in here almost 6 years now that have been temporary workers that are getting paid half the wages. They're not getting the bonuses, the profit sharing. Their health insurance is significantly less than what we receive as full-timers. I'm blessed to be able to have that, but we still can't have this wage gap.
The other plants currently striking besides the Stellantis plant that I'm currently at in Toledo include the Ford plant in Michigan and the GM plant in Missouri. But remember, any plant at any time could be called to go on strike. Not all plants are currently striking because of a new stand-up strike method. That's really unprecedented. I worked in Detroit, covered these types of negotiations before, and this has never happened. The strategy is going to allow the union to preserve their $825 million strike fund. However, the union says an all-strike, where workers at every Big Three plant would walk off the job, is still a possibility. UAW President Shawn Fain noting the historic moment in a live stream late last night.
For the first time in our history, we will strike all three of the big three at once.
The UAW started by demanding a 40% wage increase over 4 years, but the union later lowered that demand to around 36%. Ford, GM, and Stellantis have all upped their initial wage offers. Ford and GM landed at 20%, with GM offering 10% in year one. The last known offer from Stellantis was 17.5%, but the company's since made another offer. Union members are also asking for a 32-hour work week, more paid time off, cost of living adjustments, and restoring traditional pensions. Obviously, the UAW and automakers still far apart on both wages and benefits. The strike is going to have a huge impact here in Ohio. The Big Three, they employ roughly 18,000 people in the state. Ford has 7,000 employees at 4 plants across Ohio. Half of them work either at the Cleveland Engine plant in Brook Park and the Ohio Assembly plant in Avon. General Motors has about 4,500 employees, with about 22% working at GM's Parma Metal Center. Stellantis has more than 6,000 workers in Ohio. The majority of them work at this Jeep assembly complex I'm standing in front of this morning. Like I said, this is not the only plant that is on strike this morning. There is one in Michigan, there is one in Missouri. Right now we're going to turn things over to Damon Maloney for our continuing coverage this morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike, to you. We are live outside of the Parma Metal Center in Brook Park. And this plant, it employs about 1,000 people, and GM says that amounts to about $93 million in taxable wages. Now, they are not a part of the strike as it stands right now. We have seen workers coming in to report to work as they normally do. But of course, as you mentioned, there's uncertainty, and they could be hitting the picket lines at any moment. Now, a strike, the folks are preparing for that, the possibility of a long fight and earning that reduced pay of just $500 a week. Now, Parma GM employee Eddie Cruz says difficult contract talks and coping with financial hardship during strikes are a way of life for auto workers. He remembers the strike in 2019 that sent auto workers to the picket lines for 40 days and believes now is the time to fight for long-needed wage increases, especially with inflation.
Yeah, I think we're moving in the right direction. I think it's time to fight for jobs, and I think it's time to fight for the working class in this country that has deteriorated.
UAW 1005 President Dan Schwartz told News 5 asking for a wage increase of 25% or more is needed to offset many years of wages that didn't come close to meeting the cost of inflation. We're going to be out here all morning long monitoring the situation, and coming up on Good Morning Cleveland in our 6 o'clock hour, we do plan to talk live with the union president over the workers here in Parma, Dan Schwartz, to get a take on how workers are feeling today and what's to come. Reporting in Parma, in Brook Park, Damon Maloney, News 5. Mike, back to you.
Damon, thank you for that. Now, we talked to a local UAW president about what workers are making right now. Dan Schwartz represents about 800 UAW members at GM Parma. He told News 5 anchor Katie Houston starting temps make $16.67 an hour. Top wages are $32.37 an hour. Skilled trades make a bit more, and it can take 7 to 10 years to get to that salary.
I have members that that work in the plant that are trying to go ahead and pay their bills and put food on their table and clothes on their kids' backs and some of that can't afford a car that we make.
Salaries are similar at Ford and Stellantis. Part of the UAW's demand for a wage increase is to make up for historic inflation that we've seen since their last contract in 2019. Remember to stay with us here at News 5 for all of our coverage. We're going to have it for you on air and on our website, news5cleveland.com, for the very latest in the UAW and the Big Three contract negotiations and these ongoing protests. For now, Danita, we're sending it back to you in Cleveland.
All right, Mike, thanks so much. Great job out there.